Hello students, this is your computer teacher and today we are going to continue from where we left off in the previous video. That is part 2 of Review Python. In this lecture we will study about what variables are, what are data types and what are operators. So without wasting much of your time, let's get straight to it. So first of all, what are variables? Variables are the storage locations to store constant values. Its value can change throughout the program, much similar to what variables you have in mathematics. You can see 5 here is a constant value. 5 will always remain 5 throughout the program. But the variable a can change. Now it's 5, later we can insert the value 6 into variable a, then we can multiply two numbers and then insert the value of that result in variable a. So the value of variable can change throughout the program. Next we will learn about what are the rules of naming variables. So the rules are that it will always start from an alphabet. Whether small or capital doesn't make a difference, but it has to start from a alphabet or an underscore. I hope you all know what underscore is. When we write down email IDs, some people use that particular symbol. It is above the letter P on your keyboard. The second rule is we cannot start any variable name with a number. We cannot start a variable name with two consecutive underscores. Next is a Python keyword cannot be used as a variable name. That means if some command name is there, just like print that we did in last live lecture, we cannot give that name to a variable. So three things basically are allowed: characters from A to Z, whether capital or smaller, numbers 0 to 9. It must come in between or at the end. Space is not allowed. We cannot say variable a space b. Where the space will come, the variable name will terminate. And the thing is underscore. Only underscore is allowed. No other symbol or character is allowed. Alphabets, numbers and underscore. Even space is not allowed. But you have to remember that variable name can be of any length. Also, they are case sensitive. As I told you, capital means something else than a smaller case name. Next on the list is data types. Now basically in Python we have three basic data types: int, float and str, which is for string. Now int means integer values. Basically it holds all the integer values that we insert in a variable. Next one is float, all the real numbers which are expressed in decimal point. If we are using those numbers and we are entering that into a variable, we can use float data type. And the last one is the string. This is for characters or combination of characters. Basically if we are writing any word in a single or double quotes, that is for string. So these are the three data types that are used here. Next is operators. Operators are basically of 5 types. Arithmetic operators that we all know that perform arithmetic tasks like plus, minus, multiplication, division. The percentage here means modulus, which means it will calculate the remainder. When we divide a number by a different number, it gives us a remainder. That remainder will be given by this percentage sign, which is known as modulus operator. The two consecutive stars or asterisk are for exponent. That means it will give the value of power. This single equal to sign is not equal to, basically it is for assignment. That's right, assignment. It is a different operator. You can see it here. I have written assignment operator. Now what it means, if I write down a equals to 5 as we did in the previous slides, you can see here a equals to 5. This is not the equal to symbol, this is assignment operator. It means anything which is on the right hand side of this operator will move towards the left hand side of this operator. In this case, 5 will move towards A. This operator is used to assign values to the variables. Now let's move to the next operator, that is string operator. Now in string operator, we have the two operators. We have plus sign. It stands for concatenation. Concatenation means joining two different strings together. This is called as concatenation. If I have one string, my name is, and string number 2, Taranjot Singh. If I want to combine those two strings, I'll use this plus symbol in between. So what it will do is, it will combine the two sentences and the final sentence will become, my name is Taranjot Singh. So if on the left and the right hand side of this plus operator we have integer or floating point values, that means decimal values, it will perform the arithmetic function. But if we have character values or string values, it will perform concatenation. Next is this multiply sign that we have in arithmetic. This particular sign here is known as duplicate. Now what it does is, whatever we write, for example, I write A star 6. So whatever value it is stored in A, it will type it that many times. Which means, for example, if I have written, let us suppose here, car asterisk 6, what it will do, it will produce the result where, let me just change the color and show you what result it will display. 6 times car. See, it will write the word car 6 times. You have to make sure though that this is in inverted commas, because it is a text, and I told you in the first lecture, all the text values or string values will come in inverted commas. So this is the function of this multiplication sign while using string operator. Meaning, if we have a string on the left hand side of this multiplication sign, but the text is there on the left hand side, it will be a string operator and it will perform duplication task. The number following the asterisk sign will be the number of times that particular word will be printed again and again. Assignment operator I explained you earlier. It moves the data from left towards right of it. Next is relational operator. Relational operator compare the two values, whether it is greater than, less than. The double equal to actually means equal to, exclamation equal to means not equal to, greater than, less than. All these symbols are relational operators. These are used to compare the two values. Last but not the least, we have logical operators. Now these operators help us to perform some logical tasks. For example, the three operators are and, or, and the third one is not. Not operator is the most simplest one, as it completely change the value. It will make the false value true or true value false. It will completely change the value. And operator will only work when both the operands are true. Or if I'm using and operator, the two things that are on the left or on the right hand side, if they both are true, only then the result will be true. But if either one is false, the answer will be false. For example, if I ask only the students who scored more than 90 marks in maths and 90 marks in science will go on the trip, it means you have to score more than 90 in maths as well as in science. If you get even 89 in either of these two subjects, you are not eligible to go. So in that case, we will use and operator. But or operator is like, if any one of the two is correct, the whole answer will be correct. If I say, okay, if you get 100 marks in maths or 100 marks in science, I'll take you to the trip. Which means it's up to you. If even single subject out of maths or science produce 100 marks, you can go. For this, only one value needs to be true to make the condition true. If both are true, that's well and good. But it will only give the false result once both the values are false. Now, the last thing is, what is the precedence of these operators? Now, what do you mean by the precedence? It means when these operators, more than one operators are used in a single line in an expression, which one will be solved first and which one will be solved later. You must have studied BODMAS in maths. This is just like that. So in these operators, the brackets are used, which are the part of arithmetic operators. The brackets are given the first priority or higher precedence, and then we have this exponential functions, that is two consecutive stars or asterisk sign. On number 3 we have division, multiplication and modulus. Division, multiplication and modulus are on number 3, and this, the two division signs together are known for floor division, which gives us the value of the quotient in integer part only. Next on the list, that is number 4, we have binary addition and subtraction, whereas next comes relational operators, and last logical operators. If they are in a same line, the table is also in your book at page number 103. If they are in a same expression, in a same line, this is the order you have to follow to solve them. So this is it from today's video. I hope you all enjoyed today's lecture. Thank you very much. If you are having any doubts, you can reach out to me. And until the next time, stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.